Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay, alright. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Goji! I see you up there. Good to see you. Also, Sundrinker, welcome in. Hope your Saturday's going well as well. Is that a shrimp emote? No, that's a turkey emote. It looked like a shrimp from the side. I apologize. Hope your day is going well. It feels weird getting on this late, but it was for a good reason. I promise. Thank you for the 45 stream streak as well. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Do it! Hi, Filthy. How are you doing today? Let's see. Wait, where's Reaper? Is Reaper working? Reaper is working. This is good. It's good to see you, Filthy. Even with that threat as an entrance. Chillin'. Chillin', this is good. Cheers to chillin'. The weekend's a good day to do that on. Oh, why is YouTube just a sliver on our little fridge? That's weird. Let's get this up first before I forget. I'm going to bring up the emotes that we were working on and the fridge because I want to work on some fridge stuff. Gear, welcome in. I like that emote. That's fucking cute. Hope you're doing well. Wait, do I have a twerk emote? I have a raccoon, I think, somewhere. I do. I have a raccoon and a pug. Thanks to Grundy. You're just throwing it back, SMH. Hey, you know what? We're a throwing it back friendly stream. I think. There we go. See? It's just a thing. I like that emote too, Sundrinker. Alright, let's take this off. I had this thing on and it's not doing very well against my tablet, so we're gonna just set that to the side for a minute. Neo, welcome in. Huh? Hi! Canammed? Canammed peeps popping in to say hi. Hello, Neo. How goes the journey across the sea for you? Oh! That's okay. Wait, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix that. There we go. Hope you're doing well, Neo. I know you can't hear that, but got these emotes from a random gift. That's fair. Oh, hi, Mark. What's up, peace? Good to see you. I got a gift sub to Grundy as well, and that's why I'm able to sit on my feet. That's why I'm able to use those. I love gift subs. They're great. I don't know if this hairstyle is going to work with my headphones because it kind of hurts, but I guess we'll find out. Throwing it back friendly is crazy. What do you mean it's crazy? I don't discriminate. Random gift subs are the best. Wait, who do I have a sub to right now? Because I have only subbed to Goji. Oh, our community stuff ended too. I gotta fix that because the horror game stream and the painting stream are still going on. I'll fix that also. I need a to-do list. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Open recent, fridge to-do list. Gotta do this first so we can keep our ducks in a row. Let's get rid of the bad Minecraft block. We'll get rid of the music thing too. I did make an exclamation point music command for body without a name stuff for that project. I think I'm gonna change it though because music's a little vague. Who am I sub to though? That's what I'm gonna look at. Bad McBlock. Just a irrelevant block at that. Okay, I have a sub to the Fantasia Ace, Grundy on the drums, and oh, that's it. I had like some other ones. I think I had Sailor Frogs too at one point. I stopped by their stream. I got like 8 or 9 gifts, or 9 or 10. Why did I say 8 or 9? Reading's hard, guys. Give subs. Yeah, every once in a while I'll get some random ones. It's like, oh yeah, I do follow that person. Just finished a manga you were reading. Ooh, what manga were you reading? That's a Sailor Frogs, isn't it? That is a Sailor Frogs. Ooh, nice. Nice, 1 month. Akko to Bambi? Huh? Oh, the manga. It's an interesting name. What was it? What kind of manga was it? Throwing it back friendly is not crazy. It's just inclusive. Leave me alone. All right, let's switch over to getting the cat off the counter. Look at this. I'm gonna frame him in the act just so he knows that he's in trouble. Look at this. Look at this asshole. Oh, that's a skull. Never mind. Hey! Loki! I don't know what you're after, but it's illegal. Sir. This is what you get when you break the law. What's Indy doing at the moment? He's just kind of sitting back there looking like a dork. I'll show you him too. Ow, ow. Indy is, he's just chilling. He's, you know? Oh, he's attacking Loki. That's what he's doing. Psst. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Fucking perp walk. It's okay, bud. You're fine. You, on the other hand, are being a little bit of an ass today. I will say that. No brain cell moment. No brain cells whatsoever. But then again, this one I don't think has any brain cells, so... Loki. Psst. See, not a single one. Loki! Yep. Good job. He's doing his best. He's trying. He's trying hard. 100 chapters. High school dropout writer and a ghost. But is she a ghost? Oh, it's one of those. Kind of an I See Dead People kind of thing. Let's bring this up so we can make... All orange cats share one brain cell, so it makes it... Yeah, he's pretty far down there on the wait list. Let's see, today is Saturday. We'll write that in first, because that's important. Or will we? Okay, you guys can't see. I panicked for a minute. Saturday. Yeah, sure. That's, yep. Mm-hmm. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, he's, I think they're in better moods today, both of the catos, because it's warmer out. It's almost 60 right now. It was like 63 on the way home today, which is pretty crazy. What's up, Shinzo? Welcome in. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck what? Why what the fuck? Oh, it's been in the 30s and 40s. It has, in Texas. Okay, that's a little concerning. Had you led with the Texas thing, I would have been more concerned up front, but you didn't, so. That's ridiculous. It has been that way for a little while here. Am I wearing 2 shirts? Son of a bitch. Okay, so the reason that I'm on late today is because Goji and I went and saw Markiplier's new movie, Iron Lung, and it started around 12:30 after previews and everything. And god damn it, I am wearing 2 shirts. And it was fantastic. It was really fucking good. Both of us enjoyed it immensely. But it got out late, or not late, but it got out late for stream time, so that's why I'm on when I am. And so good. So good. So good. So many good points about it too. And for, I don't want to give anything away, but for the amount of sets that were in it, like, holy shit. Ooh, we got tickets for tomorrow, Shinzo. I hope you enjoy the hell out of it. Because we sure did. It was almost an empty, we went to a theater that was like out in a small town, about half an hour from us, so we didn't go into Portland for it. We went to like a smaller theater because it was closer. There was like maybe 5 other people in the theater with us, and it was a matinee. It was right as they opened too, which I'm glad we did, because it was a lot quieter, and we got to enjoy it and whispered things to each other during it. It was really good. I hope you enjoy it, Shinzo. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away, but like, we both got sucked in, I think. But on the way home, we noticed it was really nice. It was kind of relieving to be out in the actual world after sitting for 2.5 hours in suspense. So that might have been part of it. But also the sun was out. And the reason that I had 2 shirts on was because I realized that I had an Unisana shirt that I forgot I had because I put it away because I didn't want it to get all cracked and awful. And I was like, well, I gotta wear the Unisana shirt to the Markiplier movie. But I think I forgot to take my other shirt off first. So I was wearing two Unisanas. Young horror writer Bambi never believed in the supernatural before. It had no issue with moving into an apartment that had taken place after a serialization was discontinued. He started a short story based on his experience. Akko, since Akko was a relatively friendly talkative spirit, not to mention harmless. With their permission, Bambi used her as a model for his next work. But there's also Akka Yamashiro Akko, a gloomy high school girl who dreams every night from the spirit's perspective. Oh, interesting. So it's got like parallel stories going on. And cold AF over here. It was pretty freezing over here for like a week. Yeah, about a week. And now it's 57 according to my computer right now. So worth checking out. 100% worth checking out. Gear, I recommend checking it out. Please go check out Markiplier's movie. Because, my God. I didn't see his playthrough of it when he played Iron Lung. But now I'm kind of curious in it. Because it piqued my interest. I did find it funny, though, on the theater when we were driving in. You know, they have, like, the marquee board where it shows, like, all the movies and everything. On the actual theater itself, it read Iron Lung, but on the one that was, like, driving into the theater, they said Iron Lungs. Someone put an extra S on the end of there. It's fine. It was fine. We knew what they meant. So confused right now. Deleted Lumia and downloaded the old installer you had. It forced an update to the current build and your redemptions are working again. Wait. So... Wait. So you did get the new update, but you also got all your old shit back that's supposed to be behind a paywall now? That's weird. That's suspicious. That's strange. I guess? Yeah. So you don't need me to look for my installer is what you're saying. Okay. Fridge. Inside. All right. And then we also got a Goji mote. And then we got a K mote. What else do I need to do? Oh, yeah, the CP community challenges we need to reset. What else? What else do we need to do on stream today? We don't have very long, so that might be all we work on. But we'll go with that. I have a little spot at the bottom. Straw cat. Little top hat on him. That's a tail. Well, don't do that, Kay. That's gonna make it look not like a tail. There we go. There we go. Good. Done. I guess? Yeah, that's weird. 7 Celsius. Hey Siri. How many Fahrenheit is 7 Celsius? 44.6 Fahrenheit. Thank you. That's all I needed. You can go away now. Thanks. That's chilly. Work was so dead today, and since I was the only one here today, I just took a floor nap for an hour and literally missed nothing. Damn, that must be nice. Not even a message on Teams, so that was nice. When I worked in an office, I did take a couple of office naps. That was nice. When I worked from home, I took way too many naps at work. Oh, we have to change the GIF of the day thing too. Behind man. Watch one movie, go to the movies once, and lose track of everything. Wants you to... There we go. Let's do that. Timers. That. Come over here, do that thing, press the button, make sure it worked. Does anyone want to do exclamation point GIF to see if it updated for me, please? 8 degrees, negative, wait, 8 Fahrenheit, negative 13.3 Celsius. That's, that, oh, all the GIFs. I think it updated. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. All right, cool. Let's, what do we want to work on first? You want to work on fridges? We can work on, oh, wait, I need to export this so you all can see our list of shame. Boom. Want to work on the fridge first? Okay. Because other than the fridge, we have this coffee cup emote that we got to work on, and then we have this sleepy ghost that we also need to work on for Goji. So, still thinking fridge? I gotta open the fridge. Fridge front? Is that what I put it under? Well, that's a lie, but okay. At this point, I'm past trying to figure out like what logical things to put in the fridge and just want to kind of start putting random things in there. So I'm thinking a hand in the freezer. Maybe some like frozen boxes of shit. Well, that did nothing. Hello? There we go. A plumbus in the... Talk about the thing from Rick and Morty. The like, hold on, wait. It's like this. And it's kind of like this. That thing? Is that what that looks like? Maybe. That's from memory. I don't remember what this looks like. What is it? Plug. Plum bus. You own a plug bus? That sounds different than a plumbus. Oh, it has the... I drew this wrong. Hold on. I might put on the other shirt that I was wearing under this one, because this one's a little warm. Especially for this unseasonally warm weather. It has a stand too, but I don't think we need to draw the stand. It's got a little thing on the back of it too, but I don't know if I can show that on Twitch. Does your plumbus have a function? I'm gonna redraw this too. This was a cop out. Let's do some of this. If what's his face creepy guy comes after me for a copyright infringement, I'm gonna laugh. There we go. A little more. It's just a decorative thing. That's what they all say. Five's a good number. Wait. So that, a little bit of that. Weep. Oops. Very nice. Very nice. Good addition. Shinzo. They have a instruction for how to... Okay, hold on. Wait, I didn't know the plumbus had different parts that you could look at. This is on Etsy, so I'm not going to click on the link, but let's see here. We got... No! Come back! I just want to look at the image. Open image, new tab. Okay. So we got the floob. We got the dinglebop. We got the stand. That makes sense. And the chumble. Plumbus is reversible so that you can display the chumble or the dinglebop. That doesn't tell me anything. I thought it was going to give me more instructions on how to use it, but no, it just tells you what it is. Never mind. Plumbus needs a good Wi-Fi connection. I wouldn't give anything that looked like that a Wi-Fi connection if I could help it. That sounds like some sort of government spying thing. Let's put a hand up here. I kind of need to Google severed hand, but I don't want to. It's just, Oop, that's a backwards thumb. Hold on. Got kind of this thing going on. Like that. Kind of like this. Make sure that has a standard issue handy flared base. Kind of like that. This comes out like this, and then, I don't know. Rigor mortis probably set in. The back fingers are probably just like flat. Okay. Throw some gnarly looking fingernails on there. Should I put my tattoos on it? It didn't actually have... Plumbuses didn't have a function in Rick and Morty, did they? They were just, like, nobody knew. It was kind of an interdimensional cable thing. I don't know. It's been forever since I've watched Rick and Morty. Fucking that. This is a sketch anyway, so hate the fingernails. We're just gonna keep it like that for now. Let's see, maybe a box of icy pops. Everybody gotta have some freezy pop. Hey! I did, Tater. Don't you worry. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Not holidays. Those are past. Freezy pop. We'll remember what that is. What do I have in my fridge? I have a bunch of ice packs in my freezer. Can't really draw those. Maybe some icicles. Oh, and they have the big, the thing in the back to keep everything cold. This thing with the fan and the vents. I guess that's the freezer part. Hello there. You're okay? This is better than not okay. Good to hear. Same. I'm doing okay. Oh, community challenges. Before I forget. Maybe. If I remember what buttons to push. Ah, there we go. Alright, we're going to extend the... I don't think we'll need 30 days to reach the goals for the painting stream or the horror game stream. But I'll just give it 30 days, because why not? All right, and we did complete the baking stream, so I'm not going to re-up that one yet. But horror game stream and painting stream community goal challenges should be back up for anyone who would like to contribute to those. Got to figure out what our next horror game is going to be. I do have Bendy, but I don't know if Bendy and the Ink Machine is that horror? Haven't looked at it yet. We don't hit those goals, are they gone forever? No, I can extend them. So the painting stream and the horror game stream, thanks for the contribution, by the way, Peacemaker. And I said, oh, hi, Mark, but did I say your name out loud? I feel like I didn't. Hello, Peace. Outlast? I don't know anything about that. Outlast. I've not done enough research on horror games. Ah, I don't like the face. So is it computer? It is computer. Fuck yeah. Alright, 2013. First-person psychological survival horror game that developed by Canadian. Oh, it's Canadian. Who decides to investigate? Okay. Revolves around freelance investigative journalist who decides to investigate an asylum, a remote psychiatric hospital located deep in the mountains of Lake County, Colorado. Alright. Okay. Most hospitals are unlit, only way for the player to see while in the darkness through the lens of a camcorder equipped with night vision. Fantastic. Heavy use of traditional jump scares. Okay. I like that. Alright. Okay. Peacemaker? So far. No, I didn't say Peacemaker 0989. I said Peacemaker. That's technically like a full first name. Semi-formal. But no, Tater, to answer your question, I forgot I had eye makeup on. They can be extended, so I can extend them out 30 days, but only if I'm feeling nice. And the painting stream we're at 82%, and the horror game stream we're at 93%. So I'm feeling nice. But you just Peace. Well, it's a nickname. So. Do you not like your full name being used? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I find it weird when people use my full name. Especially when I come home. And then, like, my old full name gets used. It's like. Who are you and why? What's up, Nunu? Welcome in. What if we put like a steak? Good ol'... Good ol' T-bone in there. Like so. Thank you for the contribution, Nunu. Also, puts us up to 85% on that painting stream. The question is, for the painting stream, do we want to work on a watercolor or the big fuck-off hands painting that's hanging in the hallway? These are going to be frosty freezies. I guess we'll put a little thing on it, like that. I'm going to put a bunch of frost. It's not a very well-kept freezer. That. Maybe a jar of eyeballs or something? That would be more of a freezer thing. Or no, what's the not freezer part of this? The fridge. Be more of a fridge thing, but we can definitely put some of that down there. Jar. That would go on the same shelf as the pickles, I would assume. Something like that. Oh, the flow is all the way down this. I was like, why does it take so much to draw with this pen today? Dark Spider, thank you for the contributions. Also, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Let's do that. Let's have some just kind of floating in here. Pickled eggs. I've never tried a pickled egg. Is that okay? Or is it worth experiencing? Nice. With those contributions, it puts us at something, because I didn't look before I closed it. 88 and 96. Hell yeah. Thanks. Oh, speaking of community challenges as well, the baking stream I have planned for... Where's February? There's February. I have it planned for the 21st. Saturday. Try to do them on Saturdays anyway, because, I mean, Saturdays are easier. Have more time and less work to plan for. Yummy. Okay. Got that, got that. Got our rows upon rows of soda. Some leftovers. So we got eyeball, we got a hand. Maybe a brain that's all like packaged up. We'll put it on top of the eggs. It's a good place to keep your fresh brain. Put some saran wrap over that. So I remember what it is. Behind the plumbus, because it looks like it's propped up on something. Let's put the butter here. No. Kind of, sort of. Sure, we'll remember that's butter. Probably. Not a freezer you want the police looking into? Definitely not. Definitely not. The light's blinking on that. I don't like that. Yeah, we're just gonna put this up here. Shit. But then again, I mean, my regular freezer is not a freezer I want police looking into. Not because it has anything weird in it, just because, like, stay out of my freezer, police. You need to look at my frozen veggies. Alright, let's draw some more. Some ice and crap up here. I haven't defrosted this freezer in a while. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, pickles over here. Gotta draw some pickles. Floating. This is all like Tupperware container stuff. Let's see what AI thinks goes in a fridge. Okay, eggs, milk, butter, yogurt, cheese, cream cheese. Produce, fresh vegetables, lettuce, broccoli, peppers, carrots, celery. Okay, all those go in a fridge. Fruits, apples. You do not put apples in a fridge. I don't put apples in a fridge. Chat, do you put apples in a fridge? Berries, avocados, also not something you put in a fridge. Ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, soy sauce, hot sauce, salad dressing, jams, and syrup. Okay. Raw meat, chicken, bacon, sausages, fish, and deli meat. Okay. Juices, soda, water, leftovers in containers. Pickles, kimchi, tofu, hummus, sometimes nuts or flowers for freshness. I thought if you put flour in the fridge, it made it go bad more. Go fix my floor with cobble and we can fight the wither when I get home. Wait, what? Oh, Sinistar is talking about Minecraft. We were talking about freezer stuff, though. Wait, hold on, what? Hi, Sinistar, by the way. How's it going? Hello? They're better chilled? What's better chilled? Avocados? They are not. In no universe do avocados taste better chilled. Apples, though? I don't want to put between the pickles and the pickled eyeballs. Maybe just a whole ass turkey. Wait, we have a ham light. Maybe we should put a ham in there. Just a tiny one. Just a tiny ham. Nothing too outrageous. Only feeds, 60 people. Like that. Okay, I'm good. Gearman out your basement for cobble. Want him to fix it. Oh, I see. I like my applesauce cold. Okay, well, applesauce makes sense. You're supposed to keep that cold. Right? Feeding Luffy. Feeding Luffy? Gojima, who's Luffy? I don't think I'm feeding Luffy. I could feed Luffy. Does Luffy like ham? Steamed hams. Monkey D. Luffy? What? I believe I'm missing something here. Probably not supposed to store ham pink side down, but... Not, sound? The fuck? I'm gonna regret looking this up. I feel... Oh, it's a One Piece reference. I have never seen One Piece. I have never seen a clip from One Piece. I don't know really how I've avoided this. TBH. But, never seen it. I heard they did a live action because a lot of people were excited about it. This needs to be smaller. The character looks familiar, though. His name's Luffy? That's cute. Alright, little pineapple trim. For taste. Looks like a pretty good fridge. Oh, we need something down here. Next to the drinks. Let's see, I'm feeling a mysterious leftover pot. We're not really sure what's in it. Could be something yummy. Could be there for 3 months. The only way you'll know is if you open it, though. Oh, pot lid. Mystery leftovers. My favorite kind. Gotta add last night's takeaway. Ooh, good point. Wait, no, that's not Loki Knows Pizza? I don't know how to draw one of these on their sides. Kinda looks like a boob. Hate that. What about just like one hot dog? Skinny hot dog. One single hot dog sitting in some hot dog juices. That's a full fridge. Stocked. Not an Luffy. Oh, I thought you were talking about like not a sound, like shh, not a sound. I misunderstood you, piece. Sorry. I won't tell you to watch it. I will just say it is a great story. I don't blame you for not seeing it though. That's valid. I appreciate that. The thing is, when I get into shows, I get lost in shows, and One Piece is like really long, isn't it? What would last night's takeaway be for you, Gear? Oh, jam. We should probably put some jam in there. Nope. Let's go a little higher on there. Shit. Jam. So I don't forget what I draw when I actually draw this. Cool. Oop, I forgot frost on the side of the freezer. I feel like 5 pixels is a little too unsolid for this pen. Doesn't quite know what to do, so it just skips out on everything. Alright, like that. Frosty freezes a frozen burnt steak and a hand in the freezer. Seems legit. Let's have a resident spider up here too. Oh man, I woke up this morning and I was awake for a little bit with Goji, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit because I had a little bit of a headache, and I'm like, well, if I sleep, it'll go away. Logic, right? So I went to sleep, but then I didn't count on having a nightmare in the 25 minutes or 45 minutes that I was asleep for again. And I woke up with a worse headache, but my dream was that Goji and I had moved into like this really old house, and it was a really cool house, but no one told us that it was infested with spiders when we moved in. And we were getting ready to go to this like fancy formal thing for some reason, and Goji was like dressed super nice. And Goji had shaved his head in it, which was very strange, but he had like this like nice green silk shirt on and suspenders. Like his outfit was pretty badass. But the entire house was filled with yellow striped, big tropical looking fangy motherfuckers, and they like kept making webs. And everywhere I looked, like I'd see another web, and I'd have to like duck under it. And then as soon as I ducked under it, like I'd see another one. And then like I would wake up, but then I would immediately fall back asleep, like IRL. And in my dream, it like kept pace with that. And so like I'd wake up and be like, oh, it's just a dream. I'm in my normal house. But my brain was still dreaming, so I would wake up back in the house in the dream. It was fucked up. It was weird. Tropical spiders. Like sounds like spiders I'd find back home in Colombia. Oh my god. Honestly, we have them here, and I don't live in a tropical place, but I do live in a very humid place. So maybe that's a. I can't believe I'm googling this. Tropical black and yellow striped spiders. Oh yeah, it was these motherfuckers. Commonly known as the yellow garden spider, black and yellow garden spider, golden garden spider, zigzag spider, zipper spider, black and yellow argiope, corn spider, Steeler spider, and McKinley spider. They're common in the U.S., Hawaii, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. Oh, so they're all over the place. It was these motherfuckers. These were the ones in my dream. But they were huge. They were like... Hi, Azedo, by the way. How are you doing? Yep, seen them. We have some of them here. Like, I've seen them in between trees. They grow these big-ass webs in between pine trees here. But, man... Glad we don't have those in the UK. Yeah. We get these, and then we get these ones called orb weavers, which are gnarly looking. Oh, you can't see that. These ones we get a lot here. I'm getting my hands just went all prickly looking at it. I'm not gonna look at it anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that picture right now. Sucks for anybody with arachnophobia right now. Yeah, I made myself break out into a sweat by looking at that picture, but I wanted to talk about it, so now I'm all itchy. Fuck. Yeah, we get those on our balcony. I've gotten those on the balcony before. They make really cool looking webs. And, why the fuck did I do that to myself? Because now I feel weird. Yeah, definitely, Peace. It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah, we get those too. But they're really pretty colors. They're great colors. They need to be, you know, more than 7 feet away from me at all times. Guys should have seen some hobo spiders. No, I shouldn't have. Absolutely not. Back in Idaho, we would get these, I don't know if people call them wolf spiders, but I didn't know if they were actually wolf spiders. Big, brown, fuzzy, hairy motherfuckers. They lived in, like, garages and stuff. They'd live up in the corners of our garage, and they were big guys. Hated those. I kind of don't like any spiders, but I understand their purpose, and I understand, you know, what about the flies, and yeah, okay, that's fine. But I thought I was kind of grateful moving here, because when we were in Colorado, we would get a bunch of these little tiny-looking spiders, and they would come into our apartment, and they would make webs overnight. And I remember reaching over on my nightstand to like turn off my alarm one morning and reaching through a bunch of webs because they just come in at night and make webs all over shit. My computer in the morning, like I'd come in and like the monitors would have webs made across them. And Yeah, no thank you. So I was really grateful that we're like, yay, getting out of Colorado, moving away from those. At Goji, do you remember that? Do you remember the closet of doom that we put a bunch of stuff in and we're like, fuck that shit, because we're not getting it back. There's the spiders that we did. We got all the stuff out of it, but thankful to move away from those. But moved into a different kind of spider hell. It's weird how so many regions have different kinds of spiders, especially in the US. I guess the US is pretty like spaced out and stuff, so it's got a bunch of different like biomes, but not for me, man. Not for me. Not a fan. All right, so I think we've gotten most of the sketch done in this. I'm gonna group the sketches together, and we're gonna start actually making some line work over the top of the sketches. Make these a little more difficult to see. Start up here. Since I didn't do any line work on the actual freezer, I think I'm gonna draw this a different way. I think I'm gonna act. God damn it! I looked at a picture of a spider. Now I'm all fucking itchy. I think stuff's crawling on me. Worst 4 months ever, dude. Between the spiders, the abusive upstairs neighbors, the rat that was living in my office, the wind, the deceiving snow, the one Walmart that we could go to, like, weird chapter. I made some weird YouTube videos too during that period of time there. Mostly because there was nothing else to do. I didn't want to leave the house. But, it sounds like a fun house. Man, that place was so fucking weird. There was a gap under the door that was like huge so we could hear. We were right by the entrance to the apartment building. The apartment building itself was like, we didn't know if it was, but it really seemed like it was. Old like plaza, like business plazas kind of. Like the doors were all like retrofitted to be apartment doors. We had a sheriff's department sticker that had been torn off of ours, but you could still tell what it used to be. That was interesting. At one point the wind got so bad because we were in the really flat part of Colorado. We were out towards the Kansas border, and we were like an hour from Kansas. Yeah, something like that. We were really close to Kansas, so it was like very flat and very windy. And at one point, the fence that was between us and the neighboring lot fell over onto everybody's cars because it was so windy. Yeah, the rat in my office, I was working from home while we lived there. I was working remote. And I remember working on my computer and hearing this noise and being like, what the fuck is that? And looking over and seeing a rat go, it was a pack rat, go back under the baseboard heater through a hole to the outside. The entire building, the floor and the walls didn't touch each other. So there was like just this line of like packed gravel that they had put in there to kind of like, it was, oh my God. Good vibes! Mari, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Yeah, interesting stories to come into. But yeah, Colorado. Chapter from K's past. But welcome in. How's it going? Happy Saturday, by the way. Also, thank you for the contributions, Azedo, to these painting stream and the horror stream. Yeah, it was weird. And then the guy came. I told maintenance that there was a. I can't say it out loud. What? Goji over here telling me secrets. My goodness. Can listen for a bit. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Neo. Thank you for the contributions. I can say that now that we're communicative in the verbal way. Let's see here. Let's go with this playlist will make you feel something you can't explain. Okay. That's what it told me. You guys can, you know, think for yourself. Juicy gossip looks like a little bit. A little bit. Just a disclaimer that I needed to know. I'm appreciative for him giving. All right, let's put this like this maybe, just a little bit. All the juicy gossip. Yeah, I told the maintenance guy. That's what I was saying. I told the maintenance guy that there was a rat, and like, and they seemed very doubtful. Like, are you sure? You know, and they came out and they didn't see the rat, and basically they're like, and I showed them the hole underneath the baseboard, and they're like, well, we'll just put some, so they just like put some caulk inside of the hole. They're like, yeah, we shoved some poison in there and then caulked it shut. So I'm sorry if I, to that rat, that's probably the ghost haunting me around all of the apartments that I live in right now. Oh shit, we have ads. No, let's not switch to TurboTax. What the fuck? Oh, this isn't a music upload. Well, fine. We won't listen to you. Pfft. Rude. Yeah, my little rat buddy. I probably made him die in a very horrible way, but the guy did not believe me. Ooh, this is not the vibe I want either. Plastic Fables, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what I want to listen to. But happy Saturday, Neo. How's the bands going? Maybe 20? I wasn't gonna draw on black lines for this, and I already forgot. Why is my opacity so low? What the fuck? Excuse me? That's weird. Can you guys see that? It looks like my brush isn't actually opaque. It looks like you can kind of see through it. Is that just my eyes, or can you guys? Only rats I have are domesticated ones. That's probably for the best. That's a good thing, I think. Normal, more stabilizers, symmetry. That's all good. Brushes. That's very strange. Brush is opaque even when opacity is at 100% affinity photo. You can see through it? Okay, so it's not just my eyes. If your brush affinity remains transparent or faint, despite the primary cause is likely enabled wet edges in the context toolbar. My wet edges? Okay, what is that? How do I... Or a low flow setting. Turn off wet edges, set flow to 100%, ensure brush hardness is high for solid strokes. Okay. Some awesome performances so far today. How many bands have you seen up until this point? All right, what are you? Wet edges affinity. This feels like a dangerous thing to search on Google. That doesn't look opaque anymore. I don't think. I guess the easy way to tell is just to do a different color. Oh, there we go. That's weird. The wet edges wasn't on, but it wasn't off either. It said it's just don't set them whatsoever. Very weird. Very strange. I'm gonna draw our little frosty freezy section first. And then go back in. And do all the boxes and the hand and stuff like that. Five. Five's a good number. I think I want a stabilizer on this one, though. We want sketchy, icy goodness. What's up, Vengeance? Welcome in. Only 9 more hours of bands tonight. Only 9 more hours of bands. That's so much band. But probably not going to make it that far as I'm 11 hours into music today. That's, Neo, take care of yourself. I hope you're staying hydrated. Get a good stretch in between shows. Also, get a good sit in between shows. Guess what? What? I'm not going to guess. I'm out of guesses for today. Oh, you went on a date? Congrats. How'd it go? Where's my streamy avatars? Where's my little bottom friends? That sounds weird. Bottom screen friends? Stream avatars. We should just call them what they're called. There we go. There we go. Just gonna do a mountain of frost on this side so we don't have to worry about the steak. Like that. Cool, cool, cool. Have a drink package of unlimited bottles of water and or Red Bulls. Wait, so you can have unlimited water or unlimited Red Bulls? Or you can like mix and match? Because that sounds dangerous. You either get to choose hydration or energy at all costs. Oh, I'm glad it went well for you, Vengeance. Where are my little bottom friends? As soon as I said it, I was like, wait, hold on. God damn it. Thanks, peace. I'm glad that will live in eternity. On the internet. Hate that it does this still. It's kind of really pleasing to fill in the in-between lines, though. I think I want this to be a little sharper. Like my icicle's a little more deadly than this. Also unlimited Starbucks, so you could off yourself on liquid ice cream. That you could. Liquid ice cream. That's a very accurate way to describe Starbucks. Death by macchiato. It's kind of cool though. I had my allotted Red Bull. I had my allotted Red Bull earlier today. Woke up. Okay, the headache wasn't that bad this morning, but as soon as I went to sleep and had the fucking spider nightmare, I woke up with a worse headache. Like I couldn't eat breakfast. I tried, and then we had to go we had to leave for the movie like right after breakfast, so I took some of my migraine meds. And on the way there, I'm like, this is gonna fucking suck. Like, if I have a headache, it's gonna suck watching a movie that I know is gonna be scary, creepy, bloody. But if I don't have a headache and the meds kick in, it's gonna be like watching a movie with sleep paralysis. And it was for a little bit, but Goji was nice enough to buy me a Red Bull on the way there, and I drank that, so that kind of counteracted the meds. Ah, that was such a good movie. I'm still thinking about parts of it. Very creepy. Much yes. Ooh, thanks for the 7-stream streak, Vengeance. Also, always a plus. Did you not know this before going on the date, though? Like, was this a blind date? That's a lot of frost. That's a concerning amount of frost for a freezer. Oh, well. Let's put more. You knew because you met... Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were just finding this out and was like, hold on. Revelation. I don't know, I kind of feel bad having some rando's hand in my freezer. I think I will put my tattoos on it, just so we know that it's potentially my hand. We're seeing the future here. Oops. Well, I don't like the way that worked out, but okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll worry about the back frost later. Okay, amputated their own hand. Oh, that's a. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can do that. I do not think I could go full saw on my own hand. Maybe if I had to. Maybe if I was put in a dire situation where I had to amputate my own hand. I don't know, man. I tried to give myself a stick and poke tattoo once and I couldn't fucking do it. That's some Evil Dead 2 shit. That's some horror movie shit, alright. Yeah, I got all this stuff ready to give myself a stick and poke tattoo, but then, like, when it actually came down to it to, like, put the... I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I chickened out. Who you calling an Evil Dead? I think they're calling me an Evil Dead. Then the evil Kandarian demon will get you. If I don't amputate my hand? Well, how do you know I don't want that to happen? Maybe the Kandarian demon just needs a friend. Maybe he just needs a little hug. Ever thought of that? No. Did Ash think of that? No. Ash was too busy trying to be a martyr. I guess so. I guess so. I guess we won't know until I am dead, though. I'm not currently vomiting oatmeal, though, so that's a good sign against me being an Evil Dead. Evil or dead. Ugh. I'm thinking about hand severs. Koji, you wouldn't know anything about hand severing, would you? No, he was too busy trying to save himself while they mocked him and said his girlfriend is being tortured in hell and shit. I mean, demons... Demons say a lot of things when they're lonely. People lash out when they are lonely and isolated and ostracized. They say mean things that they don't mean to. You have a fairly limited knowledge about hand severing. Limited. But not entirely gone. I could think of a few ways, though. Yeah, me too. Me too. Slicing, chainsaw, ripping, you know, multiple different ways. Oh yeah, that way! That one, yeah. I remember that. I like that emote. Goji, I need to finish your butt cheek clap emote. I need to get another animator, another animating software. It's my one regret about letting go of Adobe, is the fact. What is this conversation? I don't think that needs to be a question. No, wait, that's not. I don't think that question needs answered. Do I have to remind you what the Kandarian demons do with trees? No, you absolutely do not. You absolutely do not. Goji booty clapping? I'm in. It's a ghost booty clapping. Oh, wait, no, I think it's a ghost twerk. If I remember right. They don't want to be friends. Not with you, maybe. Where did I put that? Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me, so help me! Where's my project folder? There it is. Streaming. Let's just search twerk. Wait, is there a GIF? I have a GIF of it, right? Somewhere, maybe? Photo file, PNG. What kind of PNG? We have this happy... happy motherfucker. Where is it? Ah! There it is. Found it. You know. Just Ghost doing its thing once again. Throwing it back friendly stream. There will be an open source software out there for it. For ripping hands off? Hold on. What? Huh? Go to dropping like it's toaster strudels or McDonald's coffee? Ooh, good question. Whatever this is. Whatever's happening right there. Right there. Put that thing back where it came from more, so help me, so help me, so help me. Oh my god. Things that live rent-free in my head. How are you, Rain? It's good to see you. I hope your weekend's going well. Kandarian demons are described as ancient, incorporeal forces of pure evil and malice. Not sentient entities capable of friendship. Wait, no, that doesn't... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That doesn't make any sense, though. Capable of friendship, empathy, or affection. If they're capable of evil and malice, that means they're capable of emotions, so they would be capable... I don't like having this conversation while a ghost is throwing it at me. If they're capable of evil, that means they're capable of emotions, which means they're capable of good, right? We have to give them a chance to overcome their rage and their want to dominate the human race. And I feel like this could be a conversation about real people, and I'm gonna make it very clear that I'm talking about Kandarian demons only. It's more of a twerk than a booty clap, though. Right, yeah, there's no, like, in-between cheek action going on, so I gotta, you know, tweak the, tweak the animation a little bit. Doing good. Glad to be home from work. Congratulations on making it through work. Let's do another layer for our background ice. That's too blue. Still too blue. Better blue. Demonstrate it, Goji. Based on the lore of the Evil Dead franchises, it's not possible to befriend a Kandarian demon. These entities are characterized as absolute chaotic evils, serving only to torment, possess, and destroy. I don't know. I feel like there's characters from Ash versus the Evil Dead, though, that could potentially, you know, benefit from, you know, maybe a spa day. A little friendship time. Just saying. Just saying. Keep an open mind. Toasted strudels. Hot and sweet. But McDonald's coffee is MC Hammers. Can't touch this. Together, though, they cancel each other out. Toaster strudel plus McDonald's coffee equals safe temperature. Learned that in food safety class. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't like that. Can't copy the icicles. Guess you won't be able to see this through the hand that's there, so. Team's primary, if not sole psychological assault of Ash Williams, rather than a form of friendship, these demons are using deception, mimicking voices, and exploiting memories to lure people into a false sense of security before turning on them. The demon controls the hive mind of deadites, which also spreads chaos and atrocities, and make the tip of this just sounds really hateful. This just sounds really discriminatory against demons. I don't know what to tell you, Peace. Maybe you just don't understand their culture. I want a toaster strudel. I never got to have a toaster strudel before I was diagnosed with things that were bad for that kind of consumption. But they always looked really good. I liked the commercials where they showed the cream filling. It's not cream filling. What is it? What do you put on top of pastries? The cream stuff. It's not filling, but the stuff you put on top, how they like drizzle it. It always looks so good. I just kind of wanted to... Icing! Icing. I kind of wanted to eat the icing. Frosting! Yeah, that stuff, Koji. You got the word. The cream filling for the outside. God damn it. I'm sorry. No offense to the creator of this one, but doesn't it look less like twerking and more like... a pig hamming it up? Okay, it depends on what you mean by hamming it up. Cream filling? Oh my. No, outside filling. Outside cream? No. Never mind. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, with the pig, yeah. Or it might be... I don't want to be mean either, but it looks like he might be pleasuring himself a little bit. A little bit. It is cute. It is a cute pig, though. I get what you mean. What you're seeing, though, Rain. However, can we just pay... That's one of your emotes. Oh my goodness. The whoa, the eyes in that are beautiful. Perfectly captures the shock and awe that I want in a woe. The We'll do some frost on top of the little fan thing in the back here. Let's go down the side too. Everybody likes a good icicle. Rain has some fantastic emotes. What are the rest of your emotes, Rain? Because I like that one too. That one looks like evil. I can't remember if he had a name or not, but on Nickelodeon Kids, there was the screen that was just like a random color. Like it could turn himself different colors, but it was basically just a face. And it was in between like different shows. It'd be like, "Hi, everybody. Did you like that show? Get ready for another one." And he was kind of creepy. Do you remember this? That pig is servicing himself. Pulled a Marilyn Manson rib removal moment. Don't want my baby back, baby back, baby. Name is Face. The cubes that would emote. Yeah. Is its name? Was its name really just Face? Face. Yeah, that thing. It was. There was no other. Simplest animation ever. Oh, we even have a Frozy face. A little Frosty Freezy face for what we're working on right now. Nick Jr. face continuity goodbye. Tape this off of the Australian version of Nick Jr. during 2002. However, I don't know when it was produced. I really hate that. Why that mouth? Go away. That's not ice. It's icy. Go to the corner. Go here. You need to sit here. Go to the corner. Don't come out for 5 minutes. Rain. Okay, not trusting the wiki piece. No. Face. Okay, so I went back and I'm watching VODs from last year because I'm editing them and uploading them to YouTube. And we had a conversation about the Trix cereal rabbit mascot because we were making the zine for Noimu. And I hope they're doing okay, by the way. I haven't seen that. Has anyone heard from Noimu today yet? The spider, though. And we were making the Pope version of the Trix cereal rabbit. And you told me that the Trix cereal rabbit's name was Cinnabon, when in fact his name was Trix. So, just saying, sometimes I gotta fact check the wiki piece. And face just seemed too unlikely. So, I don't recall this. I have the receipts. Don't you worry. 94 to 04 name is face. Also, Ada, I saw your emote and thought you were raising your hand for something and didn't even realize that was a hello. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Happy weekend. How are you doing? Just putting some whipped peaks on these this little frost section here. This looks kind of drippy, and as much as I like some condensation drips, I want more frost than that, so. Yeah, I like the way that looks better. Let's do one of them good god dang rectangles. In the key of not that color. Maybe this color? No, why? Oh, wait, no, it would just kind of be gray. Because it's a working box. Okay, Let me give it a little bit of a rounded corner. But, like, barely. Ah, fuck it. It could just be straight. More frosting! No. No, go back to the Did I tell you could come out yet, Rain? 2062-year-old male Holland Lop rabbit was named Cinnabon from Houston, Texas. Was named the honorary new Trix rabbit, becoming the first real rabbit to appear on the cereal box. But that's not the rabbit we were talking about. Chosen from over 7,500 contestants to celebrate a new natural ingredients recipe, Cinnabon's image was featured on a limited edition run of boxes. The rest of the rabbits? Well, let's just say the natural ingredients recipe had to come from somewhere. Building a daybed for your room. Nice. Haven't owned a daybed in years. That's the one, or a bed frame in years. Those are the ones that, like the twin bed with the 3 sides to it kind of thing, Ada? That's another shame for Kay. Why am I getting shamed? Hold on. There we go. Thank you, Rain. Thank you. We need a shame command. Finally made the leap not too long ago. It feels really nice. That was like over a year ago with this. That was like a year and a half ago. I guess that's relatively soon though, Goji, you're right. I like having a bed frame. We can store things underneath it and I have a place to put my phone at night. But I've noticed that we need to tighten the... Not the knobs. The fuck? Screws. I'm having trouble with words today, if you couldn't tell. Because now when I sit on the bed, it's a little squeaky. A little black jumping spider watching me suspiciously. Be careful of those jumping spiders. They'll get you. They'll get you. The cartoon Trix rabbit is named Cinnamon the Bunny. I thought its name was Trix. Just woke up from a nap. I'm ready to rock. Cheeto, good morning. Do you have any good nap dreams? I have to ask because I had the opposite of good nap dreams. I think I want this to go behind here, actually. Yeah, that looks more realer. Shun the non-believer! Shun! Good morning, sunshine. Wait, what? Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Doesn't mean that that's his name, though. Okay, that's... Okay. He's also named Trix, and Silly Rabbit. Well, never mind. Never mind. His name's Silly Rabbit. That sounds like an AI answer, though. What's the Trix Rabbit's name? Silly Rabbit. His name is Silly. No nap dreams I remember. I had some, but I've forgotten them. It's probably for the best. Probably for the best. It's good to see you, though. If Trix was the bunny's name, would they be promoting adult and Tricks are for kids? Rain, I think it was you, and I'm thinking of it because I just edited this VOD, and I uploaded it. Wait, I have to upload part 2 after stream, but I uploaded this VOD, chops down, to YouTube today. Rain, I believe it was you who asked, is it appropriate that we're turning the Trix Rabbit into the Pope if tricks are for kids? So that makes 2! That makes 2 jokes. From the corner, no less. Keep my eyes on you. The rabbit cartoon was made in 1959. Damn, was the cereal made in 1959? That would explain why the taste has gone downhill. I was unnecessarily upset when they took the fruit shapes out of Trix cereal. Like, that was long after I stopped eating Trix cereal. Because I'm an adult and boring, apparently. But it was kind of upsetting that they all just became circles for a while. Go. Speaking of circles. These things happen, Kate. They do. They sure do, Neo. Mostly because Rain wills them into being, apparently. 1954 cereal and the early mascot was apparently a flamingo. Silly flamingo. Doesn't roll off the tongue as nice. I can see why they changed it. There we go. We need some vents. Ooh, a trapezoid tool. It's kind of nice. Easy. Now we need 7,000 more. Trix Rabbit is the most abused of all cereal mascots. He just wants some cereal and the fucking elites won't let him have any. They wouldn't even call him by name. Fucking elites? Are you talking about children? Are you calling children the elites? Cereal was Round Puffs until 1991. Well, that was before my time, so I can still be upset. Whatever happened to Count Chocula? When did he get the steak? That's funny, first of all. And isn't Count Chocula still a thing? Give me 2 of them. And give me 4 of them more. I don't know. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. Too many events. Too many events. Wait, where'd our circle go? Oh, it changed colors accidentally. Well... Whoops. There we go. I don't know how we're going to make the blade shapes, yes, but... You're calling the kids elites. For the laughs, of course. The children's. Those privileged children's. Taking away cereal from a lowly rabbit. Yes, Count Chocula is still very much active and remains the face of the brand. While the cereal is now a seasonal release, primarily available during the Halloween season. I didn't know that was seasonal. General Mills continues to use and even evolve the mascot. You missed the Keebler elves. Rain, what did you do to the Keebler elves? Why do you need to miss them?
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Gundam. How's it going? Ooh, a little sundae, a little ramen together? Sounds like a munchy combination if I've ever heard one. But then again, we are making a fridge, so I can't say much. How's your weekend going? According to Family Guy, they died in a turf war. With who? The Smurfs? Please tell me it was the Smurfs. Just had your dermal anchor ripped out. Dermal like teeth, right? What's a dermal anchor? If you care to share that. If not, I completely understand that. Krieger, welcome in. Dermal likes... Oh, like a piercing. Dental is what I was thinking of. I'm sorry. I couldn't think of the word icing earlier. So it was outside cream filling. If that gives you any indication of how my brain is working right now. Screws was another one I couldn't think of. Knobs came up first. So, you know, either my brain is just, you know, committed to the gutter today or I have amnesia. One of the two. Dermal is skin. Yeah, thanks, Krieger. How's your weekend going, Krieger? Okay. That makes more sense. They fought the Rice Krispies clan, I think. Oh, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. The fucking mob of the cereal world. Well, that's sad. That's sad. They didn't win, I'm assuming. Let's make these like in-between color. Nope. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm gonna draw one of these fan blades first and then just copy paste. For consistency. Give me another. Okay, well, I guess fuck consistency because I don't know what I'm doing, but... Sucked to see it go. Why? You said it was by choice, though. Was there a particular reason? That you wanted to get it removed? Or was it for a job? That always sucks when you have to get... New job! Ugh! I always hated that. I had to take my nose piercing out for a factory job once, and it always sucked, like, having to put it back in because I was too stubborn to let it go. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Congrats on the new job, though. That's a thing. This kind of looks like a fan. Any more like that? Sure. Sure. I thought that when it comes to the cereal mascot, I like two. First is Tony the Tiger. He's great. He's the hero of the people and willing to share all his cereal. The number one, though, is Sonny the Sun for Raisin Bran in terms of power scaling alone. He's literally the fucking sun. That's true. You kind of have to pledge allegiance to the sun. What's my favorite mascot? I mean, I like the Cookie Crisp wolf just because he's, you know, chaotic. And I like that. He's chaotic for chaos's sake. Rain, what is that? Important to note, you don't see the Keebler elves drinking after the event, and one Snap dies. Is this stream friendly? Because I know it's Family Guy. Friday was painful. Saturday was okay. Sunday is starting painful. Had a smoke and that helps a little. Ugh. Well, I'm glad that helps a little. I'm sorry. It's been a painful weekend for you, though, Krieger. Like Brokeback Mountain for the first time ever. Yeah, I know it's been over 20 years ago. But, well, it was a little emotional and painful to watch. I've heard things about that movie. I mean, I've heard the usual things about that movie, but I've heard emotion-wise, that movie can be pretty intense, too. Did you enjoy it, though? Yes, okay. Just making sure, because, I don't know, there's some American Dad clips out there, too, that I'm just like, man. Wait, shh. Shh. Can you guys see that? Scroll up. Oh, go away! Wait, stop. Stop. We gotta adjust our fridge for a second here. Could have been more explicit, that's fair. Frickin' elves. to snap. So they did win, is what you're saying. Well, that's intense. Holy shit. I always liked the chicken fights in Family Guy. It's been forever since I watched Family Guy, but Goji and I were watching Family Guy for a while. And then I think we switched to Simpsons, and now we're back to South Park. Could have been more explicit, though. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of good that they didn't, though. I mean, I guess that would be... Like, are you talking about, like, from a queer standpoint? Liked it for the plot. It's great in your opinion. Shows how people being homophobic assholes gets people killed, right? Where's my other blade? There's only 3 there. Oh. Maybe like that a little bit. Then there is Horatio Magellan Crunch, aka Captain. Horatio Magellan Crunch is his real name. No, that's too much. That's too much for a fucking. Why do cereal mascots have such dense lore? His cereal is a test of might for all who eat it, given how it cuts the shit out of your mouth. Very true. My least favorite is Dig'em Frog for Sugar Smacks. He's got the worst cereal. Hey. I like Sugar Smacks for a while, but I also like Corn Pops, so he's got the worst cereal, and I bet he votes conservative. Hate Sugar Smacks. Bet that bitch votes conservative. Wow. Specific. I rewatch Futurama, Bob's Burgers, and King of the Hill every year, if not every quarter. That's some dedication to TV shows. I haven't made it through South Park or The Simpsons for the first time. I think I've made it through American Dad, but only because like I binge watched it while I worked. When I worked from home. Bob's Burgers is good though. I do like Bob's Burgers. I do like King of the Hill too. It's been forever. Futurama. Wait, I think Goji and I watched all of Futurama, but not at the same time, because there was the new seasons that came out. They're okay. I'm trying to think of full name of Captain Crunch cereal mascot is Horatio Magellan Crunch. He is the captain of the ship SS Guppy. Was born on Crunch Island, a magical place in the Sea of Milk. Who's my favorite mascot though? I mean, I do like the Flintstones. They're pretty legit. The Cheerios Bee is way too much of a tryhard. Too much of an ass kisser. I don't like him at all. The cinnamon apple cereal. I did like their mascots. They seem pretty chill. The like Rastafarian cinnamon stick. The apple was kind of a butt though, wasn't he? Yeah, I mean the usual movie love showing lady parts. Yeah. But never do you see guy parts because, well, it might turn people gay, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Watch The Man Who Fell to Earth. There's some scenes in that. Way more David Bowie than I ever thought I'd see. And I've seen Labyrinth. Although named Captain, his uniform only features 3 stripes, which technically represents a naval commander, not a captain. He has defended his title, stating, "It's the crunch, not the clothes that make a man." Sounds like he's making up for something. He might have been demoted. Have you watched The Great North? I have not. That's the most unhinged thing I've seen cereal-wise. A sea of milk is the perfect origin for seaman. I mean, seaman. Right. Of course you do. Of course you do, Payne. Of course you do. I think the Cookie Crisp one has to be my favorite because, I mean, let's see, what do we got here? Let's look at this. Hold on, okay. So we got Count Chocula. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is he? I don't know who is it. The bee, I don't like. Nesquik? Did Nesquik have a cereal? I remember that. Tony the Tiger. Okay, Frankenberry. I don't know who this is. Cuckoo for Oh, okay. The Cocoa Puffs guy is kind of cool. Oh my god! The Sugar Smacks guy has a red hat! Holy fuck, you're right. He does vote conservative. God, the radar on that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch before the Cannibal Squares. This guy? Oh, I see the Cinnamon Toast now. I forgot that was a thing. These are all the Kellogg's one from behind it. The Boo Berry. I think my favorite is the werewolf from Cookie Crisp. Wait, did Honeycomb have a mascot? Because I fucking loved Honeycomb. I loved me some sugar nuggets. Oh, they don't have a mascot. The shit was good. I liked Honeycomb. Nesquik does have a cereal. I don't know if I would trust a cereal from Nesquik. Told you Diggum was MAGA! Oh my god, you fucking called it. What are the other ones? I'll bring the cereal mascots over here. Lucky the Leprechaun, right? The Trix Rabbit and Count Chocula. Okay. Snap, Crackle, and Pop. See, now I don't trust them after the war. Sonny the Cuckoo Bird? Oh, the Cookie Puffs. Okay. Buzzbee is the name of the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. See, I knew I didn't trust him. With a name like that. General Mills says Lucky the Leprechaun, Trix Rabbit. Okay. Linus the Lionhearted? Who's he? Crispy Critters. Oh. I don't remember this cereal. This must have been way before my time. What is that thing? Imagine going from a lion to this. We don't need the mane anymore. We'll just put a couple puffballs on his head. Crispy Critter. I don't remember Crispy Critters at all. Sugar Smacks Frog wearing a MAGA hat and Captain Crunch. Not a captain at all in demo blue. There's a lot of parallels that I'm not going to say out loud there. I don't trust Nestle, so I try to avoid their stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Nesquik cereal. Oh, it's just called Nesquik cereal. I don't think I trust this either. I know who my favorite cereal mascot is. It's the kids from the Reese's Puffs commercial that lose their shit over boxes of cereal. They're dedicated. They know what they stand for. It's them. I've decided. You like that? Do we need one more or two? That looks slightly off. I guess maybe we could center it more. Like this. That was a breathy trumpet right there. Okay, let's put all of this behind you. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent freezer. It's a really icy freezer, but it wakes. Nesquik Silver will never be Cocoa Puffs. Never. It will try all it wants, but it will never be Cocoa Puffs. I agree. I agree with you. Cocoa Puffs was good. I did like Cocoa Puffs. I did like Corn Pops, though. Those were pretty good. And they made the milk taste just like straight sugar syrup, which as a child, I was a fan of. Cocoa Puffs is kibble for kids. I can't tell you to take that back because it's kind of true. What's up, Melody? Welcome in. How's it going? I'm glad I caught you before the end of stream. Hope you're doing well. Don't know, maybe they only sell that in Europe. The Crispy Critters? Looks like Alf a little bit. It did. Alf didn't have puffballs though, did he? Still find it funny that the original Coke contained 3.5 grams of cocaine in their original recipe. You find it funny? That's why our great-grandparents traveled for miles uphill, barefoot in the snow, is all that Coca-Cola. They weren't exaggerating at all. They just didn't feel. It all makes sense now. Reese's Puffs are pretty solid. I did like Reese's Puffs, but I liked... There were frosted ones and unfrosted ones, and I always picked out the frosted Reese's Puffs and ate those first before I ate the other ones. None of that reward shit. None of the... I did save the marshmallows, though, at the end of Lucky Charms. Like, I'd eat all the shitty cereal bits first, and then one big mouthful of marshmallow. I'm doing all right, Melody. In fact, I'm doing pretty well. I feel kind of tired, but, I mean, that's usual at this point. I think that's just life. And, got to go see a movie today. Goji and I went and saw Markiplier's new movie, Iron Lung. Really fucking good. I definitely recommend going and seeing it if you haven't already, because I think it's been out for a couple days at least. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Medicine, having what was considered medicine for the time isn't weird. That's fair. That's very fair. I mean, opium was in a lot of things. Cough syrup had heroin, I think. Red Bull Coca-Cola has Coca Leaf. Red Bull Coca-Cola. They have Red Bull Coca-Cola? Damn. Don't remember the frosted Reese's Puffs. No, it was just the regular Reese's Puffs, but there were two different colors. Hold on. Either that or my tistic ass made it up, because I ate one kind before I ate the other. All right, here's your standard bowl of Reese's Puffs. All right, it's kind of big, but you'll get the point. All right. One of these, I can't remember which flavor, but you see how there's two different colors? One of them had more sugary, frosty goodness on it than the other ones. I think it was the darker ones. But I'd eat those ones first. And then the toasty looking ones I'd eat second because they didn't have as much sugar stuff. One's chocolate, one was God damn it, you're right. I'm so upset with myself. Why the... All right. Well, Goji just went live, so we're gonna find a friend. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? So did I like the peanut butter or the chocolate one? It's probably the chocolate ones, huh? Because it was coated in sugar. Yeah, no, it's not deflection through. We have an obligation to our community to share the love and to move on, and I'm doing that because I feel like it, not because I'm embarrassed of my lack of understanding of the concept of Reese's Puffs and Reese's in general. All right. Oh my god. Hey, there's a distraction. Community challenge has just been completed for the painting stream. I think. Was it the painting stream? No, it was the horror game stream. Okay. Thank you, Melody, for those contributions. You ended our horror game stream challenge. And it looks like our painting stream challenge? No, we have 99% for the painting. Never fucking mind. Thank you guys for the contributions. We have all of our community goal challenges met. Challenge goals met. So we are doing a baking stream soon, a horror game stream soon, and a painting stream soon. The baking stream is the only one that has been scheduled because you guys just killed, murdered the other two. Baking stream is going to be on February 21st. So here in 3 weeks, I believe, from today. So plan for that. I will update in Discord. And once I get the painting stream and the horror game stream set up and figure out which horror game we're going to be playing, I heard someone mention Outlast. I want to look at Superliminal, even though that's not really a super horror game. But since we just finished Visage, I kind of also want to see if I can find some other house game that's similar to that. So what are you baking? We're baking some coffee cake to redeem ourselves from the other awful coffee cake atrocity that we made that one time from Connie's recipe book from the thrift store that didn't turn out very well. You saw an opportunity and you took it. Spent all me points. Thank you for all your points. Peace. I'm sure you'll get more soon. All in one. I had to also lose an asshole for a new thing. He said decided that water cups must not be upright. Indy puts his fingers, his long fingers, he puts his paws in them. What a dick. Yeah, cats can be dick, especially with water glasses for some reason. What about that jam or jelly or whatever that was salted instead of sugar? We don't talk about that piece. We don't. How dare you bring that up, as a matter of fact. That was archived in our brain. So thanks for, that was supposed to be strawberry jam that I accidentally added salt to. And, well, that's all I'm going to say about that. We are going to visit Fremmer because Fremmer raided Goji and I last night when we were doing some musics. So I feel like I want to return the favor for that. Fremmer's an amazing musician. He's a drummer. If you are not following him, please send a follow his direction. If you're subbed, feel free to use this raid message. I'm going to write down non-sub raid message so I make one after stream. If you're not subbed, that's perfectly acceptable. Use whatever raid emote you would like to. Let's spread some of that emote art around. And until next time, be kind to yourselves, check on your neighbors, don't panic, drink water, and if you can, I'm gonna promote it because I think it's fucking cool and it was amazing. Please go see Iron Lung because holy shit, it was great and yeah, fantastic. See everyone next week. Bye.